Learning everything. Like, I want to be like a mastermind. Like, I want to know every situation.
2 of his friends betrayed him by giving information to the authorities, while 2 other friends from the music industry turned their backs on him.
So I'm letting this group come by. Next thing you know, it hit me.
I heard Durk was his mama and his aunt.
It's not just people close to Durk who have betrayed him. The mayor, who once gave him the keys to the city, took them back even though Durk hasn't been proven guilty yet.
We thank you and we honor you and we appreciate you being in the village of Broadview, and here's your key.
One of his rivals has been talking about him in interviews. More and more people are turning against the OTF leader, and you won't believe who some of them are. Lil Reese, one of the few successful Chicago rappers representing the Black Disciples, is also on the list. When news broke that Durkio was arrested, many expected Lil Reese to show support, like other Chicago rappers. However, he didn't. Instead, he posted a photo of himself in jail while playing Durk's song, Love for the Streets. Rumors say Lil Reese and Durk are not on good terms. According to Chicago rapper King Yella, Durk was allegedly involved with Lil Reese's mom and aunt, which caused tension between them.
No, Reese's mama bad, right? I heard Durk was his mama and his auntie.
No.
That's not the only reason for their fallout. At one point, Durk even called Reese a rat after Reese spoke about some street matters in a podcast. During an interview with Cam Capone, Reese mentioned that he and Durk had once robbed someone together.
I won all my money. I came back on the block. I couldn't get all the other guys because I knew they wasn't gonna want to do it with me. So I told Durk, like, come with me, grab a gun. He asked, like, what we finna do? I ain't telling him what we was finna do. So when we got to the barbershop, I made him rob this, and we took my money back that I had lost.
The interviewer claimed that Durk unfollowed Reese on social media after that interview was released.
When I interviewed Reese, he told a story about how him and Durk robbed some guys. Lil Durk unfollowed Lil Reese after this story came.
With both Reese behind bars, many would expect him to publicly support Durkio. However, their ongoing conflict seems to be getting in the way. Lil Reese has also faced several legal issues. It all started in September when reports surfaced that Texas authorities were looking for him. The charges were linked to an incident at a Houston nightclub where he was accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend. This accusation led to a series of legal problems. Despite the seriousness of the charges, Lil Reese's lawyer quickly denied them, stating that Reese strongly refuted the claims and was ready to clear his name in court. However, the troubles didn't end there. In July, Reese was arrested again, this time in Los Angeles, for alleged misconduct. He was released on a $100,000 bail shortly after. Then, on October 16th, his legal situation escalated further. According to DJ Academics, Reese was arrested, again, this time for aggravated assault. Legal documents shared on social media confirmed the serious charge, which could lead to a prison sentence of 5 to 10 years if convicted. Amid all this chaos, Reese posted a heartfelt message on his Instagram story saying, "Damn, I'm finna miss my daughters." However, Reese isn't the only Chicago rapper who didn't support Lil Durk after his arrest. Chief Keef also remained silent. In fact, after Durk's arrest, Chief Keef bought a chain worth $500,000, but didn't post any message supporting the OTF leader.
But same day Durk went to jail, up to $500,000.
This isn't the first time Chief Keef has been criticized for not supporting his friends. The first time he and Durk fell out, Keef reportedly bought a dirt bike instead of helping bail out Durk. Just weeks before his arrest, Durkio was honored near his hometown for his charity work through his Neighborhood Heroes Foundation. His efforts in the community, especially in Chicago's Cook County, led to him receiving multiple keys to the city, including from the village of Broadview and the village of Bellwood.
We thank you and we honor you and we appreciate you being in the village of Broadview, and here's your...
Mayor Katrina Thompson made a Facebook post announcing that Durk had signed a partnership agreement with his Neighborhood Heroes Foundation to create kaleidoscope zones in Broadview and Bellwood. The project aimed to work with students from both communities on sustainability projects. While many congratulated Durk for his community work, others couldn't ignore the violence and gang culture in his music. However, Durk remained firm about his personal growth, especially his conversion to Islam in recent years. Despite these positive changes, Durk was arrested, and the same people who had awarded him the keys to the city took them back. Mayor Katrina Thompson announced on Facebook that the village of Broadview would be withdrawing the honorary key they gave Durk and ending their partnership with his youth organization, Neighborhood Heroes Foundation. She explained that while the American justice system presumes innocence until proven guilty, the residents of Broadview had higher moral and ethical standards. She also mentioned that the village was terminating its relationship with Durk due to his arrest in Florida on charges of murder for hire. As mayor, protecting Broadview's interests and upholding the values of our residents is job number one, she wrote. Fans felt the mayor was unfairly condemning Durk before his trial, and it seemed like she didn't want to be associated with him due to the potential harm to her public image. When Quando Rondo finally spoke about Durk's arrest, many fans thought he was being noble. However, they soon realized that the rapper had thrown Durk under the bus, almost confirming the charges against him. Quando Rondo preached forgiveness and positivity, encouraging people to leave behind the violence that has ruined so many lives. After Durk's arrest, he released a track called Life Goes On, where he raps about his decision to turn away from violence and focus on religion. He raps, "Beefing with the same color on my skin, same color of the hammer, young around. Here, beefing about the color of a bandana. That's why I put my flag down and picked up a Quran, because life goes on." Rondo also posted a public message on Instagram, urging his peers to forgive past conflicts and work towards a better future. His words, "We didn't get into this music industry to make it just to stay caught up in street stuff," resonated with many. He emphasized that everyone has families and communities depending on them, and it was time to leave the violence behind. "It's all love for me, praying for everyone," he wrote. Fans speculated that Rondo was referring to Durk, and his message of forgiveness led some to believe that Rondo thought Durk was guilty. By now, most people have heard of OTF Jam and his controversial Betrayal case. For those who haven't, Jam is the guy from Lil Durk's OTF gang who is allegedly accused of wearing a wire to record members confessing to crimes. The news about Jam was first shared by famous Chicago GD rapper King Yella on his social media.
I heard somebody named OTF Jam, they said they've been calling him a rat, and basically he said, "Okay, I'm a rat. Well, watch this."
Since Yella is an OTF enemy, many people speculated that he was just trying to stir up drama. However, what many didn't know was that OTF Jam broke his silence over the allegations, and that's when fans realized something was wrong. OTF Jam took to social media to clear his name, telling everyone to stop accusing him unless they saw his name in police documents. He posted, "Casey J. Hester, aka OTF Jam, is my real name. Until you see that name on the paperwork, don't act me." Things got worse for Jam when no other OTF affiliates supported him. Despite everyone online screaming, "Free Durk!" no one backed Jam. Jam went even further and accused Durkio of snitching on him. He revealed that Durk had called him a rat or snitch, but rapped about being one himself. Jam pointed out a track where Durk raps, "Get out that Jam. I give him 50, ain't gotta ask again. He was catching murders way back then." It turns out that OTF Jam had been released in February 2022 after serving 12 years for attempted murder. He also confirmed that Durk had given him $50,000 when he got out of jail.
50, bro. You know what I'm saying? But so, can you tell us how much he gave you, or you don't want to even?
No, we ain't gotta get into all that, but bro made sure he made a way for me to be straight.
After hearing Durk rap about Jam catching bodies, the feds started investigating him, waiting for him to make a mistake. Jam posted, "Who snitched on who? He snitched on me in a song. Police all up on me after that." Word on the street was that Jam was hit with weapon charges and was facing a long time in jail again. However, he put all his trust in Durk, believing Durk would help him since he had supported him both in jail and after he was released, even buying him a car and a house.
That's all that job.
Too much money, you gotta hold it like that.
They be holding their newborns and shit like that, don't they?
That shit falling out of there. You know what's name, but he's steady crying, huh? He's steady crying.
In a clip, Jam showed off the stacks of money Durk had given him and bragged about the properties he had bought. However, despite all the help, rumors suggest that Durk refused to pay for Jam's lawyer or bond when he was arrested. Popular hip-hop commentator DJ Academics revealed that Jam wasn't happy with Durk and decided to turn on him.
Saying that he made a threat towards Durk, I've been holding you down because I heard you say something about like his baby mama called Durk for a lawyer, and Durk may have like brushed it off, and they're like, yo, you're not supposed to brush off my call when I need something. Like, I'm the guy who does the dirt feet.
Maybe Durkio should have taken better care of his shooters. Brick Baby's betrayal was strange, and it was exposed by one of his rivals, Wack 100. Wack revealed that according to an indictment, one or more co-conspirators, including co-conspirator 4, learned that Quando Rondo was visiting California and staying in a hotel in LA. It seems like co-conspirator 4 was the one revealing Rondo's location.
If you go in there and look at that report, number 4 is a local guy that was dropping Quando's location.
According to Wack, the world believed that the shooting in Atlanta, which almost killed Quando Rondo and resulted in his cousin's death, was a drug deal gone wrong involving Armenians or Persians.
We all thought that was a bad drug deal, weed deal. You know that. The world thought that shooting was a bad weed deal between some Armenians or Persians.
However, in February 2023, Brick Baby went on social media and made it clear that no one could say OTF didn't act for V.
And it wasn't until February of 2023 that Brick Baby goes on the internet with Flacco and says, out of nowhere, the world is oblivious to this. I guess they can't say OTF didn't slide for King Von.
In that video, Brick Baby revealed that OTF had taken action for V by killing Quando Rondo's cousin. But this wasn't the only time Brick Baby talked about the hit. He later hopped on a track and spilled more details. In the track, not enough. He rapped about Durk, saying, "He was Durk and trying to hide. Now he in a blunt. We dropped the 100 shots. Go dig your partner up." In another part, he raps the last one we turned into a pack. We got 1 million plus. Things got interesting when the feds heard Brick Baby's lyrics.
The feds get on Brick. We don't know that.
When Brick Baby was picked up by the feds, everyone thought he was facing a gun charge. However, it was soon discovered that they were actually after his cell phone.
We're under the presumption that it's an AK-47 case. But what really happened was they came there to get his cell phone.
There's more to the story. After the shooting, the feds told Quando Rondo that the gang he was repping, the Rolling 60s Crips, had set him up. The police told Quando that his own gang had betrayed him. It turns out Brick Baby and Quando Rondo were both part of the same gang, and when Quando arrived in Atlanta, he checked in with his gang for protection. It seems that Brick Baby might have dropped Quando's location to the opposition, because after the shooting, the Savannah rapper went on social media to criticize his gang, claiming they didn't have his back. OTF Booa's story is wild and suspicious. Booa, whose real name is Michael L. Golden, was sentenced to 8 years for serious charges, but only served 15 months in jail. Known for his loyalty to Lil Durk, Booa is often described as Durk's mud brother and is believed to be Durk's muscle. In a viral video from earlier this year, Booa was seen protecting Durk from a fan who got too close at a festival performance. But despite being close to Durk, Booa's life took a dramatic turn in March 2021, when he was involved in a violent incident at Cumberland Mall in Atlanta. Booa was arrested on 4 felony charges of aggravated assault with intent to murder after allegedly firing at another vehicle in the mall's parking lot. 4 people were injured, including a 6-year-old boy who was hit by a stray bullet. Fortunately, all the victims survived. Bua's connection to the crime was uncovered after he dropped his phone at the scene, leading to a search warrant and social media activity linking him to the shooting. Bua, along with 3 others, was arrested on charges related to guns and drugs. In August 2022, he was sentenced to 8 years in jail for a different case in Illinois. Despite facing serious charges, he was released in November 2023 after serving only 15 months. Some believe that Bua may have betrayed Durk to secure his freedom, or that he was set up by the feds to help them catch Durk. Regardless, his story is fishy, and he still has the Atlanta case hanging over his head. FBG. Butter has been exposing Durk. According to him, Durk was responsible for the death of his friend FBG Duck. After Duck was killed, the feds revealed that King Vano may have put out a $100,000 bounty for Duck's death. It turns out there was a rat in A Block working with the feds, and this person revealed that Durk paid for the hit and rewarded the killers with custom-made chains. A video surfaced on YouTube showing King Von giving A Block members custom chains, but FBG Butter claims it was actually Lil Durk who put the hit on Duck.
Real VV, stupid man.
A video surfaced on YouTube of King Von giving